Slither.io is certainly an interesting one. It's essentially a simplified multiplayer version of Snake that riffs heavily on pretty much every aspect of Agar.io. You trundle around a vast, dull-looking space, gobbling up glowing blobs as you go. The more blobs you munch, the bigger the snake gets. Smash your snaky face into the body of another player's munchy monster, and it's game over. And that's kind of it. There's a high score table in the top right of the screen that shows you how big the biggest snakes are, and I guess the aim of the game is to creep your way up there. You can run over your own tail, but hitting any other snake with your face will burst you and leave a shower of bigger glowing blobs in your place. Most of the actual gameplay here is pretty emergent, as you're essentially slithering around a blank canvas populated by other players. Other players who'll quite often try and kill you in order to suck up your precious blob juice. You move your finger around the screen to change direction, and double tapping and then pressing gives you a speed boost that'll last until you lift your finger up again, or your blobs run down. The bigger snakes have a habit of picking on the smaller ones, trapping them in inescapable loops in order to kill them off and grab their essence, so keeping away from them while you're growing is a pretty good plan. While the gameplay and pretty much everything about the game is incredibly simple, it still manages to be a compulsive experience. You'll die, explode, and then jump straight back in, looking for revenge and more points. As for longevity, it's really down to your taste in this sort of thing. It's fun to dip in and out of the game, and each time you do, you'll play it for a handful of minutes, but there aren't really any secrets to discover, and in terms of depth, there's not much there. That's not to say you won't have fun while you're snaking around the black screen, but if you're looking for something meaty, you're gonna stumble away from this one pretty disappointed. On the other hand, if you're a snake enthusiast and long for the days of the Nokia 3310, then Slither.io is well worth your attention.